COVID, to be specific, COVID-19. That name gets further and further away from China as opposed to calling it the Chinese virus. And despite the fact that I have done a phenomenal job with it, I shut down the United States to very heavily infected, but all people from China in late January, which is months earlier than other people would have done it if they would have done it at all. I saved hundreds of thousands of lives. We don't ever get even a mention. Then I closed it down to Europe early. Closed it down because I saw what was happening. And by the way, most people said, don't do it. Don't do it. We saved hundreds of thousands of lives. You're going to find more people. You're going to find more cases. So I said to my people, slow the testing down, please. Anybody to the flu that I knew? I mean, I've had people, friends, they have the flu and they're sick. They don't feel good. And you call up, how you doing? 3 days, 2 days, a week later, they're fine. Nobody ever said they died. But I've lost 5 people that I know. 2 people were very good friends of mine. And you call up 2 days later, how are they doing? Sir, they're in a coma. I said, they're in a coma. Now, they were older. I wouldn't say they were in the greatest of health. I wouldn't say their weight was perfect. Not perfect. But they're gone. So it's just a terrible, terrible thing. In my administration, we believe in 2 beautiful rules: Buy American and Hire American. This afternoon, I also have great news on testing. We've been doing testing at a level that nobody's ever done it before. We cannot get. Testing is so far advanced. It's so much bigger and better than any other country that we're going to have more cases. We're always going to have more cases. And as I said this morning, that's probably the downside of having good testing, is you find a lot of cases that other countries who don't even test don't have. If you don't test, you don't have any cases. If we stop testing right now, we'd have very few cases, if any.
Issues to bring you up to speed on. One is this lawsuit in Michigan now. The Trump campaign is losing a lawsuit to seek to halt vote counting in Michigan. That's according to an oral order from a state court judge there. So the Trump campaign was hoping to stop the vote counting in the state of Michigan. That's not going to...
We are paying special attention today to Nevada, Arizona, and Georgia. If he wins any 2 of those, he will get to 270. That's the numbers required for victory. Biden is also way ahead in the popular vote with more than, listen to this number, 71 million people. That's the most of any presidential candidate in history.
We are also tracking different reactions from the candidates. President Trump is suggesting there has been fraud without any evidence, and he's also making legal challenges.
Wait.